Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, how much depending on your location. Please join in the struggle to liberate our people from the contraption. Like and share videos, news updates. Let Nigeria die, that people in it will survive. That's according to Professor Soyinka. Soyinka is the one saying this one now. Said if it is possible for Nigeria to die, for human beings in it to survive and live a better life, he said so be it. He said he's not against it. He's not against the country having or disintegrating. If you permit me, if Nigeria disintegrates, say look, say it is not a sin, it's not bad, it's all about people in it living a better life. So that's the most important thing. Professor Soyinka made a statement where he was delivering a lecture titled Recovering the Narrative. He expressed support for decentralization using terms like reconfiguration instead of restructuring. Now, the Nobel laureate highlighted the fear of collapse and breakup as excuses several regimes gave, urging leaders to address the issue head-on. He said, it is always easier for people while out of power to say they will restructure, they will redesign Nigeria, they will come to a round table and discuss the way forward, the foundational problem, the fundamental issues of Nigeria, whether people want to stay together or not. Say, but immediately they are sent to office or to power, so they will change. They will have different ideology about this restructuring. So they will change their mind. So if you are saying it again, they'll be looking at you as you are wearing the back of the clothes. In his statement, he said, quote, I know the fear. The fear is collapse, breakup. The fear is collapse, breakup. That's been the excuse given by several regimes. But suppose the nation is breaking up informally. In other words, as a fact, rather than as a theory, then, and you better just address this. Come straight on and see exactly what happened. What is wrong with general representatives saying them and saying, this is the protocol of our association, anything outside of it. Anyone who does not want to accept these protocols, abide by these protocols, and manifest these protocols in the act should take a walk and have no problem at all. We live in what is known as the nation, beginning as a vast football field and ending up as a ping-pong table, if that is going to restore dignity to citizens. If that is going to guarantee 3 square meals a day, then so be it. One of my favorite expressions with people is, let nations die that humanity may live. End of quote. Yes. So let nations die, humanity may live. So if it will guarantee a better life for Nigerians, say, look, people have to go their separate ways. Yes, it has no problem with it. Yes, if it will guarantee 3 square meals a day, say, so be it. Let people go their separate ways. So, Soyinka is saying this now. We don't know what he will say tomorrow, because it seems he's a double standard man now. Yes, but the point is, he made the obvious truth. Yes, by saying that, look, if Nigerians will have 3 square meals a day, if things will be better, if they will live without being killed on a daily basis. Okay? And that what will guarantee that is people going their separate ways. He said he endorsed it. He endorsed people going their separate ways. He endorsed this disintegration. If it will not be every day something you are seeing people being killed. Yes. So let people go their separate ways. People will have food on their table. People will have security. People will have electricity. People will have basic amenities. And so people let them go their separate ways. Okay, it's better than staying together and people are being killed on a daily basis. People are living their lives in shattered way. People are not living their life like human beings, rather they are living like less humans in a country that they are buying SUVs worth 100 million naira each for a legislator. That is what is happening. Yes. A country that said they dispensed about 30 trillion naira as ways and means, and people are over 70% are still poor. After dispensing 30 trillion naira as ways and means, Buhari regime dispensed 30 trillion naira ways and means, over 70% of the population living below poverty line. So he said, if staying, in different countries, if Nigeria going their separate ways, say, will guarantee a better society, a better living. Say, so be it. So be it. So be it. And that is where it will end. Forget about all the things they are doing. It will end in this. Yes, it is obvious. It has been clear. It's glaring to all that nothing will be done again to make water the situation. Nothing is glaring. Even the doubting Thomases have come to the realization that it is the obvious. We must go back to the drawing board. Yes, and the way it is happening now, drawing board is not, you go and make a talk show. No, it's the real thing has to be done. The real deal, that is for people to, to speak their minds on whether they want to be part of this contraption or not. In the past, they will convoke national conference and they say there are gray areas, you will not touch it, and that is the unity of Nigeria. They say you will not touch it. It's a gray area. What was the essence of the conference then? The sovereign conference. What was the essence? Is that made jamboree, political jamboree? If you want to convoke the sovereign national conference, the main thing, the nitty-gritty, supposed to be the unity of the country, where you have the consent of these people to stay together as a nation is very important. So it is re-establishment. Yes, after the amalgamation, British amalgamation of Nigeria. So it's time for re-establishment. Yes. And so that is where it will end. These things they are doing, it will end there. So people have to be ready. They have to get prepared for it. It will continue to go from bad to worse. Nothing will get better until they go back and ask themselves these silent questions. Yes? And discuss about their unity, whether they want to stay or not. And if they will stay, they give conditions for their stay, those who want to stay. Those who want to opt out can say, we want to go, allow us to go, and they'll be allowed to go. That is the whole thing. That's where it will end. If not, this crisis will continue to rock this boat until it capsizes on its own, because even Soyinka'S said it. So it's better you guys address this issue by saying people have to go their separate ways, because you are afraid of breakup. Because even the breakup is now a theory. It will come when it will become a real, it will become factual, not just a theory. So now it's a theory and you are afraid. A time will come when this breakup will not be a theory again. It will be real. You will see it happening. And that is where it is heading to. Yes, it will become inevitable. There's no discussion again, no round table, no meeting, no conference, just dissolution. You see it happening. And that is where it is